What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and I'm not going to make this very long. I'm going to keep this very short and simple. We all love Lil Wayne. You know, Lil Wayne is a great, talented artist. I mean, I met him first with Mickey, introduced all of us when they came up here to Chicago. He actually went to some freestyle sessions back when he was very young and a teenager with Cash Money. The guy's an excellent bowler. He loves to bowl. He always keeps a bowling ball with him at all times in case he goes to a different town, want to go bowling, and he's an exceptional bowler. Lil Wayne can bowl about at least 270, 280. I'm not even going to lie to you. His bowling average is that high. That man can bowl. He really could qualify for the bowling tournament if they ever have a celebrity. He tried to get a celebrity bowling tournament together. You don't want to bowl with Lil Wayne. He will embarrass you. So when I saw him having these seizures again, which started about in 2012, that we know of publicly, that's been reported to us, and the way they went to cover these things up, I just don't want to see what I think is going to happen to this kid. He's not a kid, he's a man now. I don't want to see Lil Wayne die because of codeine overdose, opioid, or whatever you want to call it. Codeine cuts down on your breathing. It makes you go into convulsions at times because it lowers your breathing. Now, if you have a problem breathing, you shouldn't be taking codeine because you can go into shock, and that's why you need to be monitored. You could pass out because you're not getting a lot of oxygen, and you might need to be weaned off of it because it has a very addictive drug in there called opioid, and that's why you see so many people taking syrup and they can't stop. We have all these young guys out here getting hooked on syrup and they can't get off of it, and they think they have it under control. And if anybody come in there and try to stop them, they go, oh, no, 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 no. I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. Lil Wayne is having these seizures. Said he's been having them since he's a kid. Nobody I've known that's been in Cash Money Records, nobody's been around him have known Lil Wayne to have seizures until later on in his career when he really upped his syrup intake, his codeine intake. And still, he wants to drink lean, which is the syrup, and do all these different things. Now, all of this is alleged that this is what caused this seizure this time. But people don't understand it. Even if you're not taking it, it's not something like you can just say, well, I don't want to take it no more, I'm going to sit it down. Your body will go into shock. You have to take small doses to wean yourself off. That's why the doctors have to be involved to help people get off. It's very addictive drug. And you see Lil Wayne did not want medical attention when he comes out of these seizures. He thinks that this is okay to keep just having seizures and popping out of them like, no, I'm good, I don't need no doctor. You do need a doctor. He needs somebody in his camp to say you do need medical attention. This is more than just some records and selling it. This is your life. You have kids. They don't want to keep seeing their father pass out like this. You should start taking different precautions about your health. And this is my personal opinion. Okay, I do believe this is syrup related, codeine related. That's my personal opinion. That it's codeine related. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I hope there's something they can do for him. And I wish he would be trying to get some help and taking the certain precautions and talking to doctors to see how he can prolong his life than to see him lose it this type of way. I find it to be disturbing that we even have to mention this. or make this type of video about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne changed the rap game. For better or for worse, he changed it. Look at all these guys who came up basically under Lil Wayne. Almost all the new artists you see now have been influenced by Lil Wayne. He's the father of this new generation. All this generation you see here, the Futures, what's that, Young Thug, all these guys that's coming out now came up under the Lil Wayne umbrella. Before him, all of these braids, this punk rock stuff, wearing these tights, and the shoes and the boots and all this stuff. Nobody was doing that craziness, all these tattoos. Lil Wayne brought all that into the game. I can't stand it, but he brought that with him. But lyrically, he was rhyming. In the beginning, he was, when he switched it up on everybody, and started dropping the Carter ones and then the mixtapes, and back then, if you weren't rocking with Weezy, that was it. People hated you. And just like everything, you knew it was going to play on out. And then people are going to treat you like you're yesterday's newspaper. Then when you go to just mumbling all the time, and it's like, what is going on with Wayne? And then all these other problems are ensuing with Baby and stuff. He might have been stressed. He might have took some codeine. He is a workaholic. I will give him that. That boy got a bus with a studio in it. When he traveling on the road or something, and he in his bus, his trailer, he got a whole studio in there where he could record some songs and some stuff. It might come to his head. He go there and drop some bars and make an album right then and there. So, y'all can tell me what you think, but this is just my thoughts on the situation. I wish him the best recovery. I hope he gets well. And this is not really about music. This is about his life. We've lost a lot of people in 2016. We don't need to lose anymore, especially like this. We don't want to see another Jimi Hendrix type thing. We've had enough loss. Let's try to end our careers and go into retirement and spend time with our kids. We need to see that type of stuff happening. So anything that's for the betterment of Lil Wayne, I'm all for it. But somebody in his camp need to say, hey man, I don't care what you're saying. I don't care if I get fired. I get you some help, brother. And you got to take it. You need some rehab. Because I think he needs rehab. Not like he's a junkie, but he needs rehab to get himself back centered and to get him off this stuff. That's what I think. I'm out.